Hello again on this wonderful Friday. Um, the subject of this one is going to be deep state. And I know it might get me in trouble with YouTube. I don't care. Get me in trouble with YouTube. Ow. Ow. Come get me. Whatever. Ow. Okay, deep state. How do I put this? This is a good one. We've got a deep state that's been in our government, to my knowledge, and I only came to this conclusion just here recently, few years back, or let's just say. I was a month away from being 7 years old. That the year that would have been 1963. The month would have been November. Would have put me a month away from being 7 years old. Anyways, on the TV, black and white, of course, one TV with rabbit ears and the aluminum foil thing going on, yeah. Back then, John F. Kennedy was in a parade. He got what that's what they decided it was an assassination. You can call it whatever you want. My mind says that was an outright planned murder of John F. Kennedy. Why? The deep state. The deep state didn't like his plans for America for the future, because it wasn't their plans. You look at their plans, and see, if you can't see their plans from right now and take it back to John F. Kennedy, if you can't see the plans that have been in motion, do some more research, I guess to say, because it's there. 9/11, Oklahoma City, some of these school shootings, etc. It's all been a plan. A deep state plan to bring in the New World Order. They want America to join the New World Order. They want, I guess some of them want to be, quote unquote, in control. They want that power. Got to have that power. So, this plan's been in effect for a long while. And you could probably take it back to the Depression. You could probably take it back to the First and Second World Wars. You really want an interesting research? There's a gentleman called Albert Pike. Go read his writings. And then compare it to today. Yeah, he pretty much writes a plan from his time forward about World War I, World War II, World War III. Yeah. But anyways, the deep state. The Second Amendment. Our forefathers put that in there for a reason. And I haven't said what it is yet. But what it is the right to defend yourself. That's one of the reasonings behind the Second Amendment. Another reason behind the Second Amendment was enemies, foreign and domestic. Okay. And it says these rights shall not be infringed. Well, evidently, And I think it's this option right here is they don't care about standing there taking an oath to the Constitution that they will uphold the Constitution. But yet, the next day they're turning around making gun laws, or trying to. What part of shall not be infringed don't they understand when they take an oath to uphold the Constitution? It's confusing to me. We got a bunch of freaking idiots in our government with their agenda to fill their pockets with greed and power and all the other things that go along with it. You know, El Chapo was in a court hearing not too long ago, and he started naming names of people he's bribed so that he could bring his drugs into America over the border. But a lot of them people were deep state. But a lot of them people are in our Congress and our Senate and in our government. Oh, and let's not mention the fact that they're probably, my opinion, skimming right off the top, you know? It's how you take $190,000 a year and turn it into $100 million, $200 million. Yeah. And you wonder how that happens. There's a lot of these people need to be investigated, and I hope they are. Because as soon as Mr. El Chapo started naming names, they discreetly shut the court off and made it private. And probably going to be sealed for a while. Excuse me. But he was out there calling the deep state for who they were. And did they let that go public? No. Three of the names slipped out, from what I understand. But I bet that list is pretty big. But yet, we got these people up there saying that we should believe them and this, that, and the other. But yet they're dirtier than dirt can be. When do we wake up, people? We've got domestic enemies in our government. When do we start calling a pig a pig? When do we start calling... Why do we got to change the name? Deep state. It ain't deep state. I guess you can call it a deep state if you want. In my mind, those people are domestic enemies and should be dealt with, in my opinion. Am I going to go do it? No. Look, gray hair. I'm old. Am I inciting you to go do it? Nope, I'm not. Am I telling you to go do it? Nope, I'm not. I'm just saying America needs to wake up and realize that we're dealing with domestic enemies. That's what I'm really saying. In our government. All of them? No. Some of them? Yep. I'd even hate to imagine where we would be as a country, the USA, if Hillary Clinton would be in office for 2 years now. Where would this country be? I know where it would be. We'd be in the middle of WW3. Because Putin mentioned that if Hillary got in, pretty much the war was on. Because he never liked Hillary. You getting a good facial recognition of me there, computer? I hope so. Yeah, they're watching. They watch everybody. They got to get your demeanor, you know. But anyways, yeah. Let's see where this video gets me. And the one thing I've been taught my whole life is why hold back? Don't hold back. Let it out. Because you letting something out might wake somebody up. Oh, yeah, I noticed that too. I thought I was being crazy. Well, I guess as Hillary calls us deplorables. We're in that deplorable group. Yeah, let's not profile people, but I'll call you deplorable because I'm in the left and it's okay to. I can speak. If you're on the left side, you can say whatever you want, spew as much bullshit as you want, talk trash about the president, anti-Jewish, this, that, and the other. But yet, 9/11/01. Does that date even ring a bell? And yet here we got them in our Congress and our Senate. America, you don't learn very well. Enemy is an enemy is an enemy. And we got an enemy infiltrating our government, and it's okay. It's okay. We're getting invaded as we speak. I don't care what you call it. I saw a post on, I don't know if it's Facebook or if it was on YouTube, but the Border Patrol caught like almost 500 people in a 10-minute span. But we don't have a problem on the border. No. Nope. No problem on the border. And you take all them people that come over every day and start multiplying numbers up, and it gets to be in the millions, people. So we've got millions of people here that we don't know who they are, where they come from. Another post I saw from the Border Patrol, I don't know the time frame of how long it took them. Maybe it was a day, maybe it was short. I don't know. But there was like 500 of them. And how many of these 500 were quote-unquote Mexicans coming across the border? Two Mexicans were coming across the border. The other 498 were all kinds of different races, different origins, different Iran, Syria, all of them. China, Russia. We've got all these other countries coming through our southern border, and nobody seems to even want to talk about that. So anyways, like I said, let's see where this one gets me. Y'all have a wonderful day. Spread the love of Christ. Because that's love your brother more than yourself. When was the last time you saw that? Anyways, y'all have a wonderful one. Goodbye.